Hello, Spirit family. Thank you so much for joining me at Aquarian Node. I am getting ready to pick the winner of the February 2020 free 20-minute reading. I do apologize that I'm uploading this beyond the time that I said that I would. Honestly, I got a lot of personal reading requests. As you all know, I'm no longer doing any personal readings as of March 1st. Which is not really the truth because I just did like more than I anticipated. I didn't know that you all would respond so eagerly to getting a personal reading. So I really am feeling great. I'm feeling so good because I know that I was able to help a lot of you. And so, you know, that's what I'm here for. That's my life purpose. So that made me think a lot, made me put a lot of things into perspective. And even though I said I wouldn't do any more personal readings, I will. I'm going to go back to doing the personal readings. However, I'm going to wait until I get at least 1,000 subscribers before I go back to doing the personal readings, just because even though I still feel weird about taking money for doing something that I, feel I'm supposed to do, as my spiritual mentor told me, the money isn't really about taking advantage of people, because that's kind of how I feel when I see, other psychics or mediums or whatever they call themselves doing what I do. Sometimes I can just feel the ingenuousness surrounding their aura, and it hurts me because I'm not like that. And it's really hard to get people to understand that because, there's so many crooked people out in the world these days, and it's just hard to say that you're not one of them and have people believe you. So that was my apprehension with asking for monetary gains for the use of my gift. But as my spiritual mentor told me, it's, it really helps to weed out those individuals who really, want my help, and those individuals that are looking to take advantage of me for, in the same light that I feel others are being taken advantage of. I'm opening myself up to be taken advantage of as well. And so asking for monetary compensation is really just a block to see who's really in it for the assistance and who's in it to waste my time and take advantage of me. So that's the way she explained it to me, and that makes me feel a lot better. And it also makes me feel as though it is against my purpose to, stop doing personal readings, because that's my way of walking in my purpose. That's my way of remedying all the bad karma that I brought into this life. So anyway, that being said, let me go ahead and pick the winner. I do apologize for not getting to the second half of February Aquarius reading. I'm going to make that up to you guys by doing a career reading as well for the month of March. Okay, and I know I didn't do the Virgo reading either, and I'm not going to. I mean, it's too late now anyway, but I didn't do it for a reason. I only had 25 views on the last reading that I uploaded for the Virgos, and oh, that's the other thing my spiritual mentor told me. It's not about, the money doesn't pay for my gift. The money pays for my time. And if I'm only getting 25 views on a video, I'm just not going to do that sign for that month, for the next month. And that just, because my time is valuable. Y'all know I have a job, and I also have my own business, and then I'm doing this. And then I have, my fur babies. So I have a lot going on, and I can't be wasting my life on 25 views. Anyway, moving on. So the winner is TLC. So all you have to do is send me an email, and we can go ahead and schedule your free 20-minute reading. Thank you so much for viewing, and peace, love, and light, family. Bye-bye. Oh, enjoy your reading. Hello, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Thank you so much for joining me at Aquarian Node. There is a mosquito in here. That's gonna worry my life. Yes, thank you for joining me at Aquarian Node. I'm getting ready to do your love reading for March 2020. I'm so sorry. This mosquito is stressing me out. That's got I love animals, okay? I can tolerate snakes. I can tolerate spiders. But mosquitoes are the spawn of Satan. And because I got to kill that thing. So I apologize if I have to cut this video off. No, he got to die. He got to die. Sorry. That just distracted me. It flew right by my ear. It was like whispering to me like, catch me if you can. I'm going to get you. Don't even worry about it. Anyway, Scorpio, sorry. I will go ahead and apologize because I also am doing a play date for my male fur baby. Y'all know he likes to hang out with his friends. And so, oh my gosh. Okay, wow, that is wild. Anyway, sorry, I'm so distracted. Let me get it together. Look at all these green cards y'all got. Lots of emotions here, and I was feeling that. I was also feeling like some of you were dealing with someone lying to you. I got that because I saw the Seven of Swords twice. I also saw the Empress, though. So maybe someone's lying to you about being pregnant or how much they really care about you. I was getting that. What else did I see? I got the King of Pentacles. I feel as though some of you are dealing with someone who's trying to commit, but you might not be ready. Or remember, this can go vice versa. Also remember, if it don't vibe, let it ride. If this message does not fit into your life, please do not force it to. I meditate on the cards and I just ask for the majority. But of course, Spirit cannot put me in touch with everyone's energy. And even if they could, which I'm sure they could if they wanted to, I would not appreciate that in the least bit. That sounds real stressful. What else was I getting for you all? Oh, right. And then I had the Three of Wands. The Three of Wands, yeah, the Empress, the Seven of Swords, the King of Pentacles. And the Ten of Cups. So, right. If you're new to my channel, I do a monthly giveaway of a free 20-minute reading. And it can be about anything: love, career, finance, spirituality. We can just sit and shoot the breeze if you would like. I am at almost 300 subscribers, y'all. I am so grateful. Thank you guys so much for your continued love and support. I really do appreciate it. I cannot believe how amazing this process has been. I'm able to, really live in my life purpose, and it has just been an amazing experience. If I could choose anything to do for the rest of my life, it would be just doing these readings and having my business, doing my business. And so, yeah, I really appreciate everything. Your continued love and support. I had so many personal readings last month. I was not expecting all of that. You guys, y'all came through and it was amazing. So yeah, I really appreciate that. I will be bringing back the personal readings once I reach 1,000 subscribers, and I'm only waiting for that because sometimes things happen, things come up, and I might not be able to do a reading like I want to. And I don't like promising things and then not coming through with what I say I'm going to do. So once I get 1,000 subscribers, I'll be able to make posts. What did I say? I'll be able to make posts, and then I can update you guys as things occur. If things like something comes up and I can't do a reading that I promised, I can actually do a post without leaving you hanging, because I'm not going to do a video every time I need to tell you guys something. So we'll just wait until I hit 1,000 subscribers. I'm confident that that's going to happen. I put it out into the universe, and if it's meant to be, it will be, and I really feel like it's meant to be. So there we go. All right, the cards on the table, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising. So I was saying, oh my gosh, because I tried to do your reading this morning before I went to work, and it came out very disjointed because I wasn't really channeling spirit the way that I like to. I was kind of like rushing, and I was like dumb tired because I didn't get any sleep. And so I deleted it. But this card came out, this card came out, this card came out. And I have shuffled this deck so many times because I was I did the Capricorn reading before this, and I was doing some other stuff, and I shuffled this deck a million times, and these cards came out the same. I'm sorry, not this one, but this one and this one and this one came out in the same order that they did this morning. That's wild. Anyway, healing begins once you move on. It don't get no much clearer than that. Healing begins and moving on. So I do feel as though some of you are walking away from a situation that had you kind of stuck and unhappy, and moving into something that is going to be a wish fulfillment. You have dreams coming true and coming together. And so there is someone in your sights that you are looking to have a union with. That is your desire. And I do feel as though that is a possibility for some of you. I was also getting like a blending of families. So for some of you, you might have a blended family. And so you're kind of like merging your families together with this individual that you've been dealing with. Then you have heart chakra. And so this is what Spirit is saying that you need to work on healing. And of course, this is the I love located at the heart. I feel as though you might, I think this is in regards to the extension of your family now. I feel as though you're coming out of a period where you might have been going through a divorce, and that's why your family environment has been broken. So you might have children from a previous marriage, and now you are with someone who also has children, and so it's coming to a point where you guys are blending your families together. And so now you're needing to work on expanding your love, expanding your ability to be empathetic towards, you know, these new members in your family, loving them as your own here. And then you have change your focus. So yeah, I do feel as though your role in this relationship is going to shift a little bit, where you might have been the authoritative one in the relationship. Maybe you get to take the back seat, and the person that you're dealing with might be the one that's more authoritative, like because you've been used to kind of being mom and dad, and now you have to choose one role, and that's the one that you have to focus on in this new dynamic, is what I'm feeling here. And then you have the Hierophant. And so you could be dealing with a Taurus. There is a long standing commitment here, something that has been taking a really long time. I feel as though, because you have the Three of Wands here right next to the Five of Wands. And so you've been struggling to maintain some type of stability, put yourself into a position where you can be prosperous and really watch as your life unfolds in a pleasing manner. And it hasn't been as much as great of a situation as you've expected here. This is definitely indicative of a divorce. And then you having been single for a while now, and you're dealing with a shifting of your environment, having to now be in a situation where you're committed, you're newly committed to someone. Some of you might have just gotten married here after being divorced and then being single for a while, and you're struggling to kind of get into this new life, this new lifestyle here. Yeah, you could be dealing with someone who has Libra and their Sun, Moon, and Rising position, because you do have Justice here. But I do feel as though you have been dealing with trying to figure out what it is that you really want. I feel as though if you were married previously, or some of you might not have been married before, maybe you were just single for a really long time and but you have a child or children, you might have been really contemplating whether or not being married is something that you wanted to do. And this person might have really been doing the most fighting for you, trying to get you to see that being in union with them is not bad. It's nothing to be afraid of. It's nothing to struggle against here. And it actually, I do feel as though you have the 9 of Cups here, and you have that and the dreams coming true. So this was a wish of yours. This is a fulfillment, a desire here to move towards something that was equally balanced, something that brought you a lot of peace and prosperity, and was also indicative of a long-term commitment here after a period of grief, of a long struggle, a long period of unhappiness, because you have the 10 of Swords here in reverse. So I do feel as though that period has ended. You're no longer in a position where you're fighting, is what I feel. Fighting to separate from someone who might have been untrustworthy. I feel as though you were dealing with someone who used to lie a lot. And I feel like some of you used to say, why would you lie about that? That's so stupid. I feel that argument, or hear it rather. Why would you lie about that? That's so stupid. Like that. And then you have the 2 of Wands here. So you have been grappling with the decision here. And both of them really weren't bad decisions, but you've made one. You recently made one, and it's to, well, some of you have. Some of you are still just choosing to be by yourself. Some of you haven't made this move yet because you're still not sure what it is that you want. So you're kind of in limbo. Because you don't know what it would feel like to let go of the past. To have somebody work as hard as you work to be happy. Because you have the 3 of Pentacles here. And this is indicative of teamwork. This is a teamwork card. This is you sharing. This is you being able to pull your resources together and reap the reward from that exchange here. This is also indicative of marriage too, because it's a sign of shared finances. I do feel as though some of you have been trying to figure out whether or not you want to commit to someone long term. Sorry for all that noise in the background. My neighbors like to ruin my life. So anyway, let's see what your advice is here, because this is a kind of precarious situation, and I would hate to see you stay stuck and continue to struggle towards something that is obviously going to balance you, bring you peace as well here. Bring you peace after a long period of indecisiveness. Remember, if this message don't vibe, let it ride. Please do not force this into your life if it does not fit into your life. I feel like you need 2 more. Ooh, I do not like a lot of cards on my table. They make me nervous. Yeah. And you know, it's interesting because I saw the Empress, which is a 3, and then you've got the 3 of Pentacles and the 3 of Wands here. And so I was so sure that that Empress was going to come out. I do feel as though someone is lying to you, though. I'm not really seeing it in the cards, but that's what Spirit is telling me. It could be the person that you were dealing with in the past, and maybe that's why you guys ended things. Anyway, so you have in your advice the 2 of Pentacles here. Yes, so this is definitely indicative of that balancing here. You being able to multitask and allowing that to transform you and your environment into something that's going to be prosperous here. Yeah, absolutely. And so that's what I'm feeling here, is that if you're indecisive about the joining, the blending of the families, your advice is to trust in that, because you are going to have the strength to be able to multitask there. Then you have the Son of Cups, which is a very emotional individual. It's also someone who is willing to be expressive, who willing to share their emotions here. And then I think that's beautiful because you have it right next to the Ace of Cups. So this is a new opportunity towards prosperity, and it's under the Justice card. And so I feel as though, and it's under dreams coming true. So there is a dream that you have of reaching this balance, and there is an opportunity for that to occur here. It's surrounded by love as well, and it's going to come after a period of rejuvenation. You have the Four of Swords here, so you're going to need to rest and take a minute to really think about what it is. What are your dreams here? What is it that you truly want, Scorpio? How do you really feel, Scorpio? Can you see yourself changing your focus and moving towards this unity? I do feel like that is a possibility here. And then you have the Nine of Pentacles. And so absolutely, you're moving towards a state of prosperity. You're allowing yourself to save up and shore up reserves so that you will be prepared to move into something, to this dream that you have on the horizon here. Don't be afraid of change. You do have a Death card here. And so I feel as though a lot of you are hesitant to move out of the this state of fear. Stop hesitating and make that move. Make that change. And you know, Scorpio is also, I'm sorry, the Death card is also indicative of a Scorpio. And so that's you. That's you coming into your highest element here. You could be dealing with a water sign, a Cancer, Scorpio, a Cancer, Scorpio, or a Pisces, but you do have Taurus on the table as well as Libra. And so that is all I'm seeing here. And then you have so many nines. You got the 9 in the Pentacles, and then the 9 in 9 of Cups, and the 9 in the Dreams coming true. Then you have 3 twos, the 2 and coming together, the 2 and the 2 of Wands, and the 2 and the 2 of Pentacles here. And then I think that is all that I see here. 1, 4, 2, 4. Yeah, that's all that I see so far. So if I see anything else, I'll definitely write it down. But this moving on here, this blending of families is what I'm feeling after a period of either you being single or you having decided to leave a past relationship. And I feel as though you're struggling to gain this balance and to achieve your dreams, but you have to let go of that is no longer serving you. You do have an opportunity, and I feel as though you already have made a decision to go ahead and join in with someone to share your resources. And if there's any hesitation left, your advice is to definitely seek a balance here, to definitely trust in yourself and your ability to multitask. You can do more than one thing at a time. And if you don't think so, you about to show it. I'm telling you that you can. Spirit is encouraging you to make this move, to definitely be expressive with your emotions. Don't be afraid to communicate with your other half and let them know how you're feeling. And in that communication, also tell them that you love them. Tell them how you feel. Tell them how you appreciate them. Don't forget to how do they say, when you say something bad, you have to say something. Start with something good, say something bad, then end with something good. You know, let them know that even though things are hard right now, you still appreciate them and you still want this commitment here. Yeah, you're gonna have to really go into yourself and really think about what it is that you want. Once you figure that out, it's all butter after that. But don't be afraid to change. You're gonna have to make a move here. You're gonna have to make a change here towards this love, towards this opportunity. That's beautiful. That's beautiful, Scorpio. All right, so that is all I have. Please feel free to like, share, and comment and subscribe if the message vibe. Remember, sometimes the messages are good, sometimes they're bad. These are just the energies that I'm tapping into at the moment. I always meditate and ask for the messages that need to be expressed. So I do apologize if this made you feel some type of way, but I am but a vessel. So it is what it is. So namaste, Scorpio. I look forward to doing your reading again soon. Bye-bye.